Yeah. Yo, the style is free, but I am the poetry. They call me Big E. Yes, it's astrology, the nickname since I was 7 years old, and I would play basketball, and of course I took control. You know, my soul is just pure as pure could be. Virgo MC, the Virgo flow easily. Humanitarian, the moon is just tendency. It's about to go into Libra in minutes, B. Yeah, it's opposing Neptune. Born in September, but I was ready in June and eager to patrol with my shining soul. I plan to be a glue to the globe and just reclaim the names for the brothers that been framed in shame in this dirty and righteous game. Never lame or tame, stay dry in the rain, go against the grain, and I can heal your pain. Between TV, film, hip hop, you know my name, ERERIC, and what I give to you is real astrology off the top of the dome, like I did last night with Lloyd Strayhorn. It wasn't a fright, it was just mad fun, and I got it so done. Don't you want to stand lyrically well hung? Yeah, man. Yeah, double entendre. Yeah, man. Props out to Chandra and all the other people that reached out to me from Lloyd Show. Numbers and UB. Live with Lloyd. Yeah, and not an asteroid, but I just explode like Mars conjunct Uranus. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. You know, I'm going to talk about it in Taurus B. Yo, gotta drive smooth, gotta drive slower. Yeah, I am really a neo flower, sort of like Noah, take two of everything. Don't you understand? I'm not about the bling bling, just the sing. Yeah, you know, lyrically, I'll put you in jail with your flow. Mumble trap, crap, rap, guess no dap. Don't you want again? You get a real slap. Forget a toe tap. You should take a lyrical nap. Get the pillow, more than weeping willows. Yo, it's never just sorry. My rhymes are like PS5, not Atari. Who are we? The original that's been mixed. And I want you to know that it's not the 666. Although that's hydrogen, carbon, and all this other stuff. You mix it up together. The melanin. I'm just gelling in like the A6 when I ran track. One of them kids that always came back if I was just losing. They would get a bruising and I'd go cruising by really, really smoothly like a Bruce Lee movie. Mars and Jupiter and Cancer. Lyrically, I am your private dancer. What's up, y'all? Ooh, ooh! Big E astrology with the poetry, spitting the bars, Jupiter to Mars. How you feeling? My better half will be here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. And yeah. Did you watch last night? I was on live with Lloyd, Numbers and You. You know how you do. Big E astrology. It was crazy fun. And I had a good time. Hello to you all in the chat. And yeah, Lloyd is just legit. A real, real good brother. And definitely had a lot of fun. There's a lot going on. Didn't do the official newsletter, but I did send out an email to a bunch of folks today. So if you didn't get it, let me know. You can email me at BigEAstrology. I sent it from my Taylor 2 coaching. Inviting you to Coffee Talk. Check, check, check. Mic check. Can you hear me good? Coffee Talk this Saturday, July 13th, 1 p.m. Eastern, 70 minutes over Zoom, $11. This is the mini Coffee Talk special event where I'm teaching the lesson, no stressing, verbally addressing, confessing, the 8-8 portal, Lionsgate, and talking about Dog Star Sirius. You know, the ancients felt that Venus, Sun, and Sirius, the three brightest stars in the sky, were like the Holy Trinity. And Sirius in the Vedics and Gemini in Western Tropical, it's around 14 degrees Cancer. And it's very powerful. You see it in the sky, in the eastern horizon, between, I believe, it's like 4 and 5 a.m. Sorry, I just got to make sure wifey made some dinner right before the show, and I had to woof, 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 woof it down. Oh, God, it was good, though. I was hungry. So the truth comes home tonight late. The twins are sleeping out, having fun. And, yeah, and I'm here to talk some astrology with y'all. But, yeah, so Dog Star Sirius, it's about being a spiritual warrior and leader. And in the eastern horizon in the sky, I believe from like July 23rd, 24th until August 18th or 19th, you can see it. It's like a bright white star. It will either have a reddish hue or a bluish hue. Blue's more benefic and positive. Red is more malefic. But I think right now it's going to be, we'll see, but a bluish hue to it. And we're going to break that down and talk about it at Coffee Talk. If you can't make it live, you can still pay the $11. You'll receive the recording, videos, graphics, the chart, darling. I've just brought it up. I remember, I think it was a Taurus rising with Uranus on the ascendant. So that's going to be kind of fascinating, that Leo sun in the 4th house. Yeah, it's a Taurus rising chart. Just be mindful right now, you guys. You got Mars conjunct Uranus. It goes exact on the 15th, but really today, and even more so the 12th to the 16th, you're going to feel it really strong. I would extend it to the 17th, to be honest. So just be careful. Aquarius risings, just be mindful for burning things in the home and with the heat and cooking and leaving stuff on. But for the Taurus and the Leo, Virgo, even Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius, Pisces, be mindful driving, accidents. That there could be sudden explosions, extreme weather, the heat waves, the hurricanes, all this wild stuff that's going on with the weather, which is probably not an accidente. It's probably done on purpose, but whatever. But just be mindful. Mars conjunct Uranus and Taurus can be really explosive. But me, optimistic. On the positive side, great for grounding and earthing, activating the throat chakra, karate, tai chi, moving the physical body, hiking. Even like activating throat chakra to speak your truth, getting the downloads in nature, tapping in with your beautiful crystals, right? I was talking about that with Lloyd last night, tapping in with your beautiful crystals and really getting some positive downloads to increase your wealth, to increase your self-worth, your values. And it's a very intense 6th sense energy. So just pay attention. Gaia and Mother Earth will give you the messages, the trees, the wisdom and knowledge if you request it and ask for it. Okay? That's always the case. Wifey is rocking and rolling.
Hello. How are you? How are you, everyone?
You could address the chat.
Hey, Nicholas, Vanessa, and Sia Aniari.
I think, you guys all new? Welcome.
Yes,
Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Do me a favor, share your big 3. Tonight we're talking about Mars and Jupiter and Cancer. And, that's the Coffee Talk for July 13th, you guys. And you can, pay Cash App and PayPal. But you just book it. Just email me directly at BigEAstrology@gmail.com. And the Cancer birth chart sale is still rocking. All right. We'll move over more. It's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. It's $202, normally priced at $260 for a 40 to 50 minute custom video summary, which is a mini movie of your life. I always do that every time. I just have to. It's so much fun to me. And watch the movie Life. Wait, let me finish the thought though. Watch the movie Life. Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. I love that movie, and a bunch of other legendary actors. But the Coffee Talk, the Cancer the Crab birth chart sale, that's a mini movie of your life, along with audio transit recordings, current and future, and videos of your planetary placements for $202. The live 65 minutes with me, ask live questions, get video planetary placements as well. 65 minutes over Zoom, breaking down the natal birth chart. Or you can also order a solar return or secondary progression, which is now how your planets have moved forward, like the Book of Genesis, 1 day equals 1 year. And that for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Risings is 103, down from 150. So definitely rock with your boy. And Leo will start July 22nd. Cancer ends July 21st. And then I'm going to let her get back to you guys and share your big 3 new people. And then I'll explain Coffee Talk number 2. I do 2 a month, one usually on a Friday, but I'm doing it Saturday because we're going out Friday night, having some fun. But Sunday, July 21st, will be the big major Coffee Talk, 2 hours, $20. Go ahead.
So first off, I was in the back and I heard your rhyme. It was good. It was good.
It was pretty good.
But I think you said something about 2 of everything, like Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you meant everything except for a wife?
Only one wife.
Okay, I needed to make
But
sure
it's
that was
it's
understood.
like two because she's a mutable sign. Pisces the fish, so she's going in two different directions.
Oh,
So
okay, so you're
it's
gonna try
kind.
and clean it up. The
I'm gonna
two
clean it up.
fish.
It's
Okay.
kind of like I don't have to wife. But we
Couldn't keep
did.
up with two of me.
But listen, but we did watch Sister Wives, or she did. I watched the
Okay.
one season, and I don't know.
It was very hopeful in the beginning and it was very sad in the end.
Yeah, I listen. I'm not into judging nobody. Y'all do what you do, what works for you and your relationships and stuff. I just got one wife for one life, and I'm good.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome. All right.
So Marcus just showed up.
What's
Peace
up,
and love
Marcus?
to you too.
Marcus.
And Sia Anna Ari said I said her name perfectly.
Oh,
Yes,
good.
I'm so proud of that.
Good.
And
But tell me your sun, moon, rising.
Okay. Everybody here, I don't recognize your names. So I mean, so
is that Marcus Wellington? I think so.
Is it? Okay.
I think that's his last name.
Have you done a service for him before?
I think I worked with Marcus. Okay. If I remember.
Oh, Mama Miss is here.
What's up, Mama Miss?
We do have a classic. We have
an
a classic OG in the house.
But people share the big three, sun, moon, rising.
Need to get your sun, moon, and rising. That's the way we grow.
I mean, if you want some free information, if not, you want to stay private and quiet. I respect that too. But let's I'll get back to coffee talk on July 21st. So let's just, before I get into Mars and Jupiter and Cancer, the current energy, right? I believe the Libra moon's not there yet. I think it's at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:45.
And Marcus is new.
Marcus is new. Welcome, Marcus. Hopefully some of you guys saw me last night on Live with Lloyd. That was super dope. Lloyd Strahan is the officer and gentleman. Wifey's going to be going on Lloyd's show in August.
I'm excited.
She's going to be sharing her amazing business, Sabale Pure, organic and vegan body and skincare, y'all. Y'all need it, We all need it. If you're a human being with skin, you just need it, all right? Because, they too many toxins. I don't want to get into it, YouTube, censorship, all the stuff. But Wifey is designing, and she will let you know about it, but it will be ready soon, my new community, and it's going to be super, super dope. I can't wait.
Yes. So on that very quickly, I'm picking the platforms. I may have found the one I'm going with. Oh, sorry. But I'm very excited because it's going to have a platform that's open to everyone, and then it's going to have a paid upper echelon platform where people will get free access to both of the coffee talks every month. You'll get 15% off of all services. You'll get some
after 6 months of free transit reading.
Yes, and then you're going to also get some exclusive content. As you know, Eric has been having more and more really phenomenal guests, and so he's going to put tape segments with these guests that are going to be exclusive just to the upper echelon group. So we're very, very excited to be rolling that. And we're going to even start talking to people about giving special discounts and just different special things.
You want to be a part of the paid subscription.
So I'm excited about it. But I got to be honest with you, my brain is as I'm like hopping from platform to platform trying to figure out. So I've built out a lot of things in one platform, but I kind of want to use another one just to see which one I want to stick with going forward.
It's between Easy Group and School, right?
Easy Course.
And
then actually I'm looking at System.io. School we couldn't do because what I wanted to do with the 2 tiers, they won't allow that.
School can't do 2 tiers.
But they're a very good platform.
But it's a great platform, yeah.
So let's see now. Marcus is a Sag Sun, Sag Moon, Cancer rising.
Okay, Cancer rising, right? The cap, all the Sages in the 6th house, Sun and Moon. So, you can burn off sickness and illnesses really quickly. Just for your health, always got to watch the hips and thighs. I recommend squatting on Thursdays and Saturdays. Mars is Tuesday, upper body strength, shoulders. But, you're here to be of service to the collective. You could work in law, financial, sports. Maybe you even like to ride horses. Excuse me. But, that Cancer ascendant is pretty magical because that's supposedly like the original chart the ancients felt, because you're born from the mother, and then the second house, the father would go off to work, Leo. So, and Aries sun in the 10th house is like, where it's exalted. So if you think about it like that, it does make sense compared to the Aries ascendant. So Cancer risings are magnificent human beings.
So.
Oh, and your Cancer rising, hit me up, birth chart sale. Where you at? It ends July 21st. Holla at your boy.
So I'm just kind of going in order of the people who've given me their big threes.
Yeah. Where's Vanessa and Cyan?
Vanessa hasn't, but okay. Nicholas.
What's up, Nick? Saint Nick.
Well, actually, Nicholas, we're going to get to you next. Giving us a shout out from Trinidad.
Yeah, man. It's Trini. I got Bahamian blood. Much respect to the Trini.
So let's see. Sia is 4/1/2001. Aries. Moon Cancer, rising Taurus.
Oh, Taurus rising, Moon in Cancer in the 3rd house, and Aries sun.
Yeah, Aries sun. I'm assuming Aries sun, Cancer moon,
rising Taurus. So Aries sun in the 12th house. Woo! Yeah, powerful energy. Maybe you and Dad just kind of banged heads. Maybe he didn't really get you. But that moon in the 3rd house, it's in its planetary joy. And having that Cancer moon means you too and Marcus can take advantage of the Cancer birth chart set. This is a great deal. All right. 65 minutes over Zoom, 103. Hanging out with me, breaking down your astrology easily, naturally. How it be?
She says that her boyfriend is a Cancer. I think you might need a little bit more information to really get into the.
Oh, your boyfriend's a Cancer? Yeah. Well, no, I mean, you could just always email me, and if you want to book like a synastry compatibility.
Is there something high level between the Aries
Well, Cancer and Aries is a square, so you guys sometimes can bang heads or agree to disagree. And sometimes for a Cancer woman being with an Aries woman being with a Cancer man, it definitely would depend on all his other placements. Cancers are very funny. They're about safety and security, the guys. But that can be a challenging square sometimes. But listen, as I tell people, any two signs can work together. Most relationships, the sun sign and the compatibility level, it's like 5th, 6th, 7th thing you look at. We're looking at the 5th, the 7th house, the Juno, the Moon, the Venus, the Jupiter, the Mars, the lyrical bars. So don't worry about the sun sign matches. That's like so old school and outdated. And it's just for people that don't know astrology. You know what I mean? Any two sun signs can work together. So I wish the two of you well. But definitely, if you want, go to BigEAstrology.com and book a synastry compatibility chart or even just a mini love chart for yourself, and I can, go through your chart and break it on down like however you want.
There's just so many nuances, especially since each one of you has a sun, moon, and rising, has 12 placements, all of the different aspects come into play. Yeah. So it's really hard.
You actually want to see how your moon,
high level assessment, because it's not going to be as detailed. And even like, it was funny growing up, I had a best friend who was born the exact same day as I was, and we were night and day. And while I don't know what our placements and all the more, but I just realized that it had to be very different. I mean, I know she was born at night more, and I was born in the morning. That I can't tell you.
So that lets you know her son could have been maybe in the 6th house, and her son's in the 11th house. Totally two different human beings. Right. So that's how you really understand astrology, because the 12 houses each have different definitions. So anybody else, sun, moon, rising? Because I want to start to get the Mars and Cancer.
Yes. So Nicholas.
Okay.
Nicholas Noel.
Double N?
Yes.
Nicholas Noel.
So he's 10/10/1982. He's not sure about his time of birth.
Well,
any information.
Okay. So 10/10/1982. But listen, if you want to order a chart, so, 10, we're talking about October 10th. That's the 2nd decan. So you are the Libra Aquarius. So you may be a little innovative, futuristic, bizarre, the black sheep energy, which is why you're here and you like astrology probably, right? And the esoteric occult knowledge, human design, numerology, tarot, all of it. But what you need to understand, 82, you may be at the edge of Pluto Libra. So you could even have, it's probably not a conjunction, but your Libra could be almost close to your Pluto. Okay. But I can figure out your birth time. So if you want to book a chart reading, you still can with me. And it's just $20 extra. We get on the phone, may even take 10, 15 minutes. And I ask you some questions to your life and life story. And then we figure out, based on those answers you tell me, what your ascendant is. Now, the ascendant and the switches every 2 hours, right? 12 houses, 2 hours, 24 hours in a day. Get it? So once we get the right ascendant, even if we were like 30 minutes off, that's all that really, you know what I mean? Like I can recreate your chart for you, and that's what you need. You have to have your time to get your chart read to be accurate. You don't want to just base it on 12 noon or whatever.
You know what's really interesting about this is that obviously I've been around you for a while now. Mm-hmm. And I've watched you grow in your skill set. And I remember the very first time that you told me you were going to work with somebody to come up with their birth time. And I remember you being really like, it was really kind of exciting and a little scary and all of that. And now you've gotten to where you've had like quite a few people that you do this for.
I've done this with a lot of folks.
It's not uncommon at all. And he's been really good. And you know,
I love doing it for people.
He's right on, because the rest of the chart will just kind of shape up and fall into place. And it's really rather amazing to watch.
Well, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
She doesn't really know astrology. She's actually talking very highbrow tonight. It's it's really cute for me. She's talking like as if she just took an astrology class.
I did.
She took Eric 101.
I'm not an astrologer. I just live with one. But then I'm forever editing an astrology workbook that one day
it's just a book. You don't have to say workbook. It's just a book.
No, but it's a workbook because it's to teach people all of the nuances. Yeah. So part of that is
super dope.
Yeah. I'm writing and editing and rewriting and doing all this stuff. So I am picking up a lot.
She is picking up a lot.
But
I want to get to Mars.
Too much running in this brain.
Mars and she does a lot, you guys. She's amazing.
I mean, I love it. But
so let's talk about Mars and Cancer.
But I'm sorry.
Go ahead. We got some.
Darius.
What's up, Darius?
Osama.
And new.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. BigEAstrology, Eric Taylor. What up, D?
Anyway, sorry. I just saw a comment from Nicholas, but let's finish with Darius first. We'll get to 7/29/1998. 1:09 p.m. Leo Sun, Libra Moon, Scorpio Rising.
Wait, Scorpio Rising, Libra Sun,
Libra Moon
in the 12th house,
and Leo Sun.
And the Leo Sun in the 10th house. Okay, yeah, 108, yeah. What year was he born again?
98.
Okay, so you are
a little bit older than Elijah.
Yeah, our oldest son. So you're like a Gen Zer, okay? So Pluto's in Sag, right, in your second house. So you may have experienced a lot of power dynamics, maybe, hopefully not, but maybe some pain and trauma through dad or the family. But with the sun in the 10th house, you're going to overcome all the obstacles you face in life. Just keep pushing forward. As a Scorpio rising, we're kindred spirits. So you should definitely, hit me up for a birth chart sale. If you want, you can wait for Leo season, but make sure you reach out. You could even book it now because July 22nd will be here and you want to get on the books. My calendar's filling up. But, and just email me at BigEAstrology@gmail.com. I'll let you know about the Leo sale. It's 203 and 104 for Leos. But, that Libra moon in the 12th house, remember, that's really tapping you into the spirit realm. And, you may even, when you get into relationships, you may even be able to see your partners in dreams. You and mom could have some misunderstandings, but it's a real good energy, And Scorpio rising, the gift and the curse. The curse, we're going to go through many transformations in our lives. So how you were at 15, people don't really know you or recognize you maybe at 25. Then you'll see at 34, 36, you're going to be a whole different cat. 47, you're gonna be holding, so like pockets of 8 and 10 years, you're gonna have big transformations and changes in your life. But I want to give you that insight, since I'm an OG Scorpio rising. Your empathic gifts get better over time, and you'll see when you start to meet people, you're not going to want to just Scorpio risings. We don't like small talk. We can do it, right? You're Leo sun. You could chit chat with the best of them, right? Sun in the 10th house. You're a social butterfly. But the Scorpio risings don't like the small talk. And, yes, you have those transformations, but the Sagittarius second house, that's the ancestors looking out for you. You will never go broke, starving, or homeless. The sugar honey iced tea can hit the fan, but somehow, some way, you can always, rise up, get a check, get some dough, wash some cars, kick a tire, grab a mouse and throw it across the street. Whatever you got to do, you're going to get some money. I don't know where I came up with that, but you know what I mean? Just being silly. But seriously, you're going to be okay. So yeah, with the sun in the 10th house, go for it. But remember, whatever you do for your legacy, your work, your career, your heart's got to be in it. If your heart's not in it, it's not going to be no bueno. Okay. And also you'll start to be able to see through people. I see dead people, but you'll see through people in terms of like spiritually, you'll know their intentions, good, bad, ugly, indifferent. You'll be like, that's why, like, she'll tell you, like, when I meet certain people, like, I'm just like, no, because I can tell when people are fugazi and they're faking it, trying to make it. You know what I mean? I can see through the people with the authenticity so easily, and it gets better as you mature. I was good when I was your age, but now it's like, oh, but life gets easier after 50 anyway, because you don't care what people think about you. And that's the best feeling in the world. All right, okay, before we get to, okay, go ahead. Was it Nicholas you want to get to? And then I got to get to.
No. So Nicholas was just saying, no credit cards and that sort of thing. So MoneyGram, Western Union, yes. Cash App and PayPal, I don't know if that's something you have access to. Those
Cash App, PayPal, you could Zelle me.
Those are things as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever. And absolutely, we've had people wrap money in foil and send it.
I've had people mail me cash in the mail. I mean, listen,
all sorts of things.
I'm the type of astrologer that, like, if you need to get it done, we'll work it out. I'll get it done for you, for real. I've had some old espionage, like deep stuff. So, but I'm really, you guys, I want you to know, I'm really here for the people and for the collective. Now, I'm gonna get back to the chat. Mars in Cancer, your private dancer. Cancer the crab. Happy birthday to all you Cancers out there. And yes, the chart sales for Cancer, someone rising what?
Yeah, so Lex Logan, another new person.
What's up, Lex Logan? Not related to Hulk Hogan?
Or Lex Luthor.
Or Lex Luthor?
Anyways.
I like that. Lex what?
Jupiter Cancer, 8th house.
Oh, that's dope. Jupiter Cancer, 8th house. Okay, so you are the what? Cat? No, Cancer. No, oh my God, am I bugging? Not Libra rising. You are the Sag? Yes.
It rarely happens.
Yeah, no, I got it. Sag rising. So that's really cool when you got the Cancer in the 8th house, Jupiter. But let's get into Mars in Cancer. So Cancer is at home, right? The moon is in Cancer at home there. And Mars is at home, in Aries and Scorpio, exalted in Capricorn. So it's in its fall in Cancer. And that does segue me to, from Mercury to Saturn, July 21st, the big 2-hour coffee talk, astrological coffee talk with Eric, my main monthly astrology meeting, 2 hours, $20. I'm going to be talking about all the planets in their fall from Mercury to Saturn. Mercury, Pisces, Venus, Virgo, Mars, Cancer, Jupiter, Capricorn, and Saturn, Aries. So you don't want to miss that coffee talk, because I'm going to let you know these energies are not death sentences. There's no woe is me. There's no crying like, oh my God, my planet's in a fall. It's okay, Lucy. I will help you figure it out. So with Mars and Cancer, Jimi Hendrix, Malcolm X, Kobe Bryant, interesting people. I think maybe like Kourtney Kardashian. That's all I remember off the cuff. But understand, Mars in Cancer is literally like giving a mother, right? Imagine my wife. We have 4 sons, 3 living at home. Imagine her in the kitchen with a machine gun or a machete. All she needs is a good knife to cut the vegetables, right? She don't need no machete. She don't need no machine gun. So Mars in Cancer is a little OG wild. It's a little extra, right? And so what happens is they're very protective. But remember, what is Mars? Your willpower, right? Your drive, your action, how you go get it, your soldier warrior energy. It's competitive athletic ability. It is, right, a boyfriend or a brother. And Mars for a man is the sex drive. So when your Mars is in Cancer, your sex drive can go in waves based on your emotions. This is for the men. The women could be attracted to emotionally intense men or men who are kind of like very still, calm, even waters. Because think of Cancer is like a lake or a pond. Scorpio is like the frozen ice, right? Fixed ice, fixed water sign. But it's kind of still can be like a river. And Pisces is the deep ocean where you see orca, the whale, the sharks, the dolphins, right? So Mars in Cancer is about protecting its family. It's overprotective of their children. We've got the Taylor twins have Mars in Cancer. So like if mom is out for too long, one of the twins will call her a lot on the phone, making sure she's okay. Very protective. That's Mars in Cancer, even as a little child. So you could see it. And she will tell you they both are very intense emotionally. The tears can come like that. You know what I mean? Like it's so fast, but that's also the Scorpio moon, but still Mars in Cancer is a part of it. And Mars in Cancer can be really good at real estate, property management, architecture, even just, being a construction manager, all that type of stuff. But, even investment banking, excuse me, because Mars is also the like logistics. It's like, it's not Mercury's the analytical, logical mind, but Mars is like our problem solving, right? I have Mars in Virgo. That's like how I attack a birth chart. It is so precise and detailed, right? Mars and Virgo, it's really a good placement for an astrologer. I like it a lot. But seriously, so when you have Mars in Cancer in your chart, you just want to make sure that you are drinking enough water. And Mars in Cancer, you can wear your emotions on your sleeve, so try not to like over, control or manipulate the kids. Don't smother them too much. Mars in Cancer also, because it's in its fall, well, how do you work with it to like not be such a negative or a challenge, right? Because it's exalted in Capricorn, at home in Aries and Scorpio. Well, a couple things that you need to do is, yes, drink enough water, but also kind of really know it and feel it in your chest or your stomach before you take action, right? So there needs to be an internal yes before you act out, right? Before you assert yourself, before you go for things, right? You want to feel it because Cancer rules the chest, breast, stomach, okay? But Cancers are really, they feel things, right? So they'll feel the energy. They'll feel aggressive. They'll feel assertive. They'll feel like they want to fight. The Taylor twins will just start punching each other in like 2 seconds out of nowhere. And you're like, whoa, 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 chill out. What are you doing? Right. You know what I mean? Like, and they're sweet, the sweetest boys ever. But oh my gosh, twins, twins, right? That's a different level of like even brothers. Like when they get to roughing and fighting, even their older brother, he don't get involved in that stuff. He want no parts of that silliness, But and they have another friends, another set of boys who are twins too. And they get into fights too. And these two kids are like sweet as apple pie. You wouldn't think that they fight at all, but yeah, twin fights, that's legit. It's the real deal. So, but another thing I like about Mars and Cancer is that they can kind of move strategically in the flow, right? Cancer is I feel, and Aquarius is I know, but Cancer's is like I feel and I know because it is like this, and we'll get to it in Jupiter and Cancer, but it's this divine knowledge, this deep inner knowing, all right? They just feel it and trust Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising. When they tell you they feel something, they're on point. They know, okay? So that's really an interesting thing. And they could be very attached to their family and childhood home and also their pets as well.
And so Evelyn has joined us.
What up, Ev?
And Lex Logan said, yes, you were correct that he was a you said he was a Sagittarius rising, I'm assuming. And then Darius said, thank you for your insights on that.
You're welcome, Darius.
And you didn't miss very much, Evelyn. We've just been introducing and meeting a lot of new people.
Yep, and Mars and Cancer.
One thing I want to say for the new people is that we really try to cultivate community here, which is why I try to get to most. I might not get to all, but I try to get to most of the comments and different things. I try not to, at least once.
We are family.
You'll see people talking back and forth amongst the chat, which is another reason why I'm so excited.
We're gonna build this community up.
And I mean, we've shared, and it might be a little bit, too much, but we just want to have a place where we can definitely talk about anything without
censorship,
sense of being, shut down at all. Meta just made
and not that I'm that crazy,
significant announcement in the last few days about some different things that they're going to be making sure that people are not allowed to say, and whether you agree or don't agree. The thing is that once
you can't talk about nothing, Lucy. It's crazy. You can't.
Yeah.
Speak my poker. Naughty poker.
Once you allow any sort of censorship, once you allow any sort of...
That's a different show.
You are so bad. Oh my gosh.
Oh God. I'm in a funny mood tonight, y'all.
He is, but that's okay. He's in a funny mood many nights. We are both funny people, I think. But on a serious note, but once you start allowing any sort of censorship, it just snowballs. The one thing that we will always have on anything that we're a part of is no disrespect, no threats, no.
My community is going to be all positive.
That's something that we don't get down. But
I'm going to just tell you too. I don't judge other people, but I don't curse. You know what I mean? I try to keep it classy, Alice. I just try to always keep it classy and stuff like that. I don't judge you if you curse. That's cool. But I try to keep my channel so that even if someone under 18 was watching that and their parents walked in on them, they'd be like, oh, that guy's okay. Now, they may not like astrology, but, they're not going to be upset by my language.
Right. No, definitely. And definitely. I was going to say something like that, but just forgot.
Well, that's okay. Now, did Vanessa, are you still here, Vanessa? Did you share your big three?
I don't think Vanessa ever did.
That's okay.
Mama Miss.
What's up, Mama Miss? How you doing?
Her Mars is in Pisces.
Ooh.
Okay. And no, our friend Vanessa hasn't, but Mama Miss Mars.
Well, Mars in Pisces, is kind of interesting too. Some people, Mars in Pisces, can get into like the military, but sometimes with Mars in Pisces for the ladies, your boyfriends can be alcoholics or drug addicts. They can be like, too much. Tuesday morning, yeah, I'm going to have some Captain Crunch, baby. Mama missed. They need to you got to just be mindful of that. With Mars and Pisces, you could date some guys with a lot of escapism urges. You got to watch out for that energy.
And so Evelyn said Mars is in Cancer, her first house. She has to protect her face, and it's hard not to curse with Mars and Mercury.
Mars,
not
Mars
and
Mercury.
Well, okay. Wait. I think she's. Mom, Evelyn, are you speaking about yourself? And then Mars and Scorpio. Sorry. Oh, Mars and Scorpio. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mars and Scorpio can not just cuss; they can straight up.
So is that you, Evelyn?
Stalk you and choke you out. Yeah, she's Mars and Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
They can stalk you and choke you out.
I curse for both of us, but I'm not terrible. But I just sometimes they just add the right emphasis. Maybe not.
Her Mars is in Capricorn. She's very much a CEO boss. You know what I mean? You do this, you do that, you do that. That's Mars Capricorn. But Mars in Capricorn is definitely why she, has her own business. It's really a very good energy because it's the sea goat climbing up the ladder of success. But let's get into Jupiter. And I do want to remind you guys, I did send out an email today. If you're not on the email list, sign up at BigEAstrology.com from my email list. And you can also email me at BigEAstrology@gmail.com, especially for y'all folks who want to come to Coffee Talk or the Cancer Birth Chart sale. But, it's definitely just that tip. I mentioned it earlier. Now that more people are on, I'm going to talk about it again. Mars conjunct Uranus and Taurus the Bull. The exact conjunctions on the 15th. We could start feeling the energy kind of wonky right now up until the 16th or 17th. You have to be careful of car accidents, especially for the Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Sag, Pisces risings, Aquarius risings, more of the incidents or accidents in the home. Watch burning things, especially on the 15th, around that 14th, 15th, 16th. But for those other rising signs, please drive slow. Mars conjunct Uranus, slow down. It can be a very explosive energy. We're going to have the extreme weather, #New Earth, the heat waves, tsunamis, hurricanes, like all this stuff can pop off at this time. But literally like the car exploding. I'm thinking of a car overheating, your hot water tank, like random stuff. Because remember, Uranus is the spiritual awakener. So you can get downloads for your sixth sense. You can activate your throat chakra, ground in earth and nature, use the crystals, and move your body, karate, tai chi, walking, hiking. But Mars conjunct Uranus and Taurus, this is where you can make a poor investment and suddenly lose a lot of money too. Mars is property and land. Okay, so that's why I mentioned that. I'm even thinking, with the Aquarius rising, you could even have some stuff go down in the crib, like suddenly like your roof gets blown away. So I'm just trying to give you some examples and stuff. But on the positive side, like I said, grounding, earthing in nature, activating your throat chakra, karate, tai chi, kickboxing, moving, dancing, right? Remember, Michael Jackson had Mars and Taurus. Move your body, right? So very important. But I just want to share that insight and tip for you guys, so you guys are safe, because I care about you. All of you. I'm a freaking New Yorker. Got a big heart, the Big Apple, baby.
So Lex Logan says,
that's the dopest name, man.
It is. Mars in Pisces, 4th house, trine my Jupiter in 8th house.
Oh, the Jupiter in Cancer.
God, Lex, let's make that a capital God. Anyways,
G.
LOL. Otherwise, I'd be lost in this matrix. That's right, honey.
Well,
do not be lost.
Don't be lost in the matrix. I'm glad.
We got to get unlost.
Yeah.
Unlost.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel you on that.
Definitely about waking up and being unlost, Lex.
And Mars trine Jupiter, that's a nice energy because your action is in link and synced up with your wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies.
And Lex knows all about the brand Nubians and slow down.
Oh, good. Okay, Lex. I used to work with Lord Jamar on Oz. We used to hang out and talk. He's a real solid, good brother. And had a lot of fun working on Oz. I used to work on Sopranos, Welcome to New York Undercover.
He's a real New Yorker.
A ton of TV shows, Law and Order, all that stuff. Okay? But so definitely tap into that. So let's get into it. You're the perfect segue, Lex. Let's talk about Jupiter in Cancer. This one, they can flex and brag because it's exalted. But I will tell you, Lex, and just everybody, Jupiter in Cancer, Jupiter does well in so many signs. But Jupiter's at home in Sagittarius and Pisces and exalted in Cancer. Why is it exalted in Cancer, Eric, you ask? Because your first guru and teacher in life is your mama. That's why Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, that divine motherly wisdom and knowledge. So Lex, you nurture and care for people with your knowledge in the 8th house, sharing the occult knowledge, sharing the esoteric knowledge, sharing your information about the herbs and the plants, medicine, the zinc, the magnesium, the ashwagandha, the burdock root, the sea moss, herbs, plant medicine, ayahuasca, right? You may be into that and you may share that information with tu familia, right? Jupiter in Cancer, you guys, it's not necessarily about the abundance, fortune, and luck. Your abundance and fortune can come through you teaching and nurturing and caring for others. So the more you do that, you honor your Jupiter, but it's not. Now, I mean, Denzel has it. No, I'm sorry. Wait. Who was it? No. Okay, before I mentioned the Jupiter in Cancer, I think was Kobe, uh, um, Nelson Mandela, and Jimi Hendrix. The Mars in Cancer is the Cardi B, the Chris Brown, um, I think Kendrick Lamar, and Notorious Big, Christopher Wallace. So, but Jupiter in Cancer, it is divine knowledge and wisdom, but that means you need to use it to nurture and care for others and to teach, to educate, right? Like Karis One said, edutainment. That's what you get here on my channel, edutainment. Because I'm going to drop knowledge on you, but I'm going to entertain you. I'm going to make you giggle. Don't lie. You up there behind your computer, your laptop, and you giggling. I see you giggling. But you know what I mean? Like, so you need to have fun, right? It's good to be able to laugh and entertain. If you guys go through my channel and my playlist and watch my videos, you know, that's what I try to do. I mean, one is just who I am. Like I'm gonna do comedy characters, I'm a rhyme, I'm a freestyle, I'm gonna do it all. But I'm gonna give you the truth and the knowledge to the best of my abilities. You know what I mean? So, but Jupiter in Cancer is really less about the financial abundance and more about the knowledge and the abundance of wisdom and just knowing and feeling. You know what I mean? So when Cancer feels something, then they have to share those wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies when it's in Jupiter, because they're gonna really they know so much. I mean, I know some astrologers. I know one astrologer who I'm not going to share their business, but they've been on my channel. They have Jupiter in Cancer, and they are amazing wealth of knowledge. So it's a good energy. Okay, it really is a great energy. Just so you know, FYI, Jupiter does well in Aquarius. It does well in Leo, Cancer, and I'll be talking about it on July 21st, Coffee Talk, how it does in Capricorn as well. So you don't want to miss that Coffee Talk. We're going to talk about all the planets from Mercury to Saturn in their fall, 2 hours, $20. Holla, holla. But, you know, Jupiter and Cancer, Jupiter, Cancer, Sag, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius. You know, there's challenges in Virgo and Capricorn, debilitated and in its fall, but not a death sentence. She's got it in Aquarius. And guess what? It does well in my placement. I've got Jupiter in Scorpio. I love that placement. Jupiter in Scorpio is why I'm here. When Jupiter was in Scorpio last time, that's when I started really rocking with the astrology. You track it every 12 years, see how you're doing. So right now it's in Gemini until June 2nd, 2025. So this is a big up for Geminis, right? Our Gemini, it's in his 10th house. Well, that's what he did, right? He went on a trip, right? When you have Jupiter in your 10th house, you can have a lot of fortune and abundance out in public, right? It can be a very good year, which, you know, our 15-year-old, he needs a good year. He's had a rough couple of years. He needs a good year. So, yeah. but I think he's going to have a good year. It's going to be a good year for him. But, you know, Jupiter will go into Cancer, right? Since we're talking about it, just next year, 2025. So next summer, we'll start the year cycle of Jupiter in Cancer. So you, Mr. Lex Logan, not Hulk Hogan, but you could just fold men and break them down and tell the IRS and FBI they're nothing but clowns. You know I get down, take the frown, turn it to a smile, say, ooh, child, what's up with Gomer Pyle? The X-Files used to drop a lot of truth, but just like Nasir Jones, I drop intelligence from the booth with my chipped tooth. happened in 4th grade, even then I knew how to escape the maze and the matrix. Okay. So yeah. So remember that with Jupiter. It's so good. And its planetary joy is in the 11th house. Mars's planetary joy is in the 6th house. Okay. And these are things that you learn if you take astrology courses with me one-on-one. I've taught my level 1 astrology course twice. And then we're going to make it downloadable with a recording, and you could purchase the book and the course and just do it on your own. You could study at 3 a.m. and you ain't even got to see me. So we're working on all that. But my level 2 course I'm designing, and hopefully I may start teaching that in the fall. Maybe late October, early November, I may start that. We'll see. I'm just really busy. Go ahead.
So we have Queen Liquid Waters B.
Wait. Queen Liquid Waters B. I know they do B.
Birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. We can't do.
Because if you do too many bars, I got to.
That.
Yeah, because it's other people's lyrics. So, but we can make our own version of Happy Birthday, I think. But I'll tell you this. Wow. So you are, what's tomorrow? The 12th? So I think you're right at the edge of I think Friday starts 20 degrees. So you're the 3rd decan. So you're the Cancer Pisces decan. So you're probably very intuitive, psychic, and spiritual. And happy birthday. Please email me, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Take advantage of the Cancer birth chart sale. It's only $103, 65 minutes over Zoom. Break down your entire chart. And if you've already done a natal chart, you can book a solar return chart. See how this year of life is going to play out for you. Right? It's really powerful. But happy birthday, my friend. Nice to meet you, by the way. And share your sun, moon, rising. We know you're a Cancer sun. What's your moon and your rising?
Heading back to our friend, Mama Miss.
Mama Miss.
She's Mars and Pisces are in, her Mars and Mercury are in Pisces. Her Mercury is the first degrees Pisces, retrograde.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I mean, when you got the retrograde planets, right? You got to be more introspective, and it's like doing a do-over from your past life. So you got to really work on your spiritual communication in this life, your creativity, your imagination in this life. That's why you're nice with the pen. Many men can't mess with Mama Miss. They don't try no more because she put them down on the floor. Have mercy on them. You like how I did that, right? So you know what I mean? So that's what you got to do with that Mercury retrograde in Pisces. My Mercury is on retrograde too in Virgo. And listen, I am communicating in this life. Oh my God. But it's cool. You know what I mean? I think also, now I've seen this. Now I know for me, right? I've got poor vision and I've got 4 or 5 planets in retrograde. But I remember reading when I was first studying astrology that sometimes people can have poor vision if they have 3 or 4 planets or more in retrograde. But I've had some clients with 3 or 4 planets in retrograde with 20/20 vision. So then I have to poo-poo it and say, that's not true. Right? So just interesting. I don't know if anyone else has ever heard that or read that in your astrological studies. But for me, I don't just believe what I read. I have to base it on my actual work and my experiences with you, right? I've done probably over 800 charts now and growing. You know that commercial, that song? And growing. So, but anyway, that's where in practical reality, you can test these things. So that's why I can tell you with confidence, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Risings, not only are you here to break generational curses, something happened with your birth. Mom was preeclamptic, C-section, umbilical around the neck, almost, born dying, just born like crazy early, like something happened, right? Because I'm Scorpio rising. I forgot what happened at my birth, but and like I've seen it with my niece and nephew. I've seen it with many clients. If you have a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, something went down. Mom had to get maybe the epidural, things like that. Okay. So if you're not sure, ask your mama. Ask your mama. Any other questions?
No. Queen Liquid Waters, Cancer, Gemini, Libra.
Gemini moon, Libra rising, and Cancer sun in the 10th house, Gemini moon in the 9th. Gemini moon in the 9th, if that's the case and you're Libra rising, let us know, because that means mom was your main influencer and teacher of your wisdom and beliefs and philosophies, But the sun in the 10th house, maybe, dad has helped you with your career. But just like I told the other person with the sun in the 10th house, you will overcome the obstacles in life. The sun, that is kind of Saturn's house. So you have to dodge some bullets. You're going to have to duck, whap, 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 right? Deal with some obstacles in the jungle, straight out the jungle, like the Jungle Bros. Boom, 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 boom. You're Queen Bee. You're like Queen Latifah. You got this. You're like, whap, whap, whap. Get this Cancer sun in the 10th house. But understand, you will overcome someday. Don't make me sing some Negro spirituals up in here tonight. Good.
Mama Miss says she has a lot of retrogrades, but her sight is pretty good.
Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So that I don't think that that's true. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't believe everything that you read, just like when people on the internet try to tell you that the cusp is a 7 or 9 day orb. That's foolishness. Just look at the numerology, I say. Come on, Holmes. 28 degrees, 29,012, 5-day orb, yo. Yeah, and it could switch, man, when you got a leap year, yo. Like, this year's a leap year, okay? You get that, Holmes? So, when you hear people telling you the cusp is 7 or 9 days, you're like, deuces. BigEAstrology was like, that don't make no sense, right? Because 27 degrees, 2 and 7 is 9, completion. That's the end of the road. 28, 29, you're starting to ingress into the next sign. I only look at cusps for the sun signs. I don't really do it with the risings and the moon and stuff like that. But I mean, you could look at it with any planet if you really wanted to, okay? And I don't like the outer sign, trines or conjunctions. I don't get into that. The only time, it just happened recently, right? I think it was the last new moon or full moon or something. You had the outer sign conjunction with a T-square or something with Neptune and Pisces. So when you're doing it on a new or full moon and it's like just that 1 degree off, then you could feel that energy. That's where I would apply it, but not otherwise, nah.
So Mama Miss is Jupiter 11th house conjunct Saturn.
Yeah, okay, cool, Mama Miss, I mean, hey, listen, I already did your charts. We're not breaking it down here live, girl. But any questions about the current energy? Because it's a lot with the Mars-Uranus conjunction and Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, all retrograde. Watch my live from last week, episode where I forgot what it was, maybe 223, where I broke down Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto retrograde, right? Pluto to October 11th, Saturn to November 15th, and Neptune to December 7th. Okay.
So Marcus, 6th house stellium, question mark.
If you have 3 planets, you got your sun and moon. What else you got? You hiding something from us, Marcus? Is it your Mercury? Marcus! That's Boomerang. Oh, God. I'm sure when that movie came out, I don't know if you're old enough or whatever, but that, everybody was saying that. Marcus. Grace Jones. Such a good movie. Eddie Murphy. Oh, go watch the new Beverly Hills Cop.
It was really good, wasn't it?
Oh, my God. We watched it with the boys. They loved it.
So fun.
Yeah.
And then we said we got to take them back to 1984 and watch the original one.
Yeah.
Was it 84 or was it?
I forgot. But, you forget how legendary and how big and how good Eddie Murphy is and was. Eddie had a run that was like crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Then they let Denzel get his shine. Even though Eddie was doing the comedy and stuff, he was still the biggest star in Hollywood. Black, white, gray, purple, didn't matter. You know what I mean? But Eddie, oh my God, 48 Hours, another 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, 3, whatever. Like, just, the stand-up comedy. There's rumors that he may be coming back to do a stand-up, which I would love. Eddie, Eddie's the Aries, but crazy funny. So just hope you guys are doing well with the current energy. Any questions about any current alignments? Remember, with the North Node in Aries to January 11, 2025, look at the Aries in your birth chart. This is the time to initiate. Be brave and courageous. The collective Chiron wound is in Aries. What is that?
So Marcus says that his mother did get his name from Boomerang.
See, I knew that, homie.
And Queen Waters says the Bad Boys is better than
Beverly Hills Cop.
No, wait. That Beverly Hills Cop is better than Bad Boys.
Of course it is. Don't nobody want to see Will Smith and Martin. Get out of here with that, Bad Boys. Listen, the first one was good. The second one was pretty good. No hate from me, but I did audition for a role in the second one. I did not get casted, but that's okay. And looking at the movie, I wouldn't have wanted that part anyway, but that's okay. You know, it's hard, right? You know, you want to be entertained. You want stuff to be good, but I don't know. Martin's not looking so okay. I didn't see the movie, but, you know, just the different clips of him, you're like, oh, is he okay? And, you know, Will has got his issues.
Martin's been through it for quite some time.
Yeah, he's been through it. Yeah. But that TV show, his sitcom was the best.
It was.
Martin was so funny.
Now. Oh, my gosh.
Gina! Oh, God. Just the arguments with him and Pam. Oh, so freaking funny.
We had the best sitcoms back then.
Yeah, you young folks, I feel for you because there was a time from like 87 to 90, maybe 95, where there was nothing cooler on this planet, especially in America, than being black. Like we had black TV shows, black movies, black.
It was really great.
You know, and it was better than saying, "Oh, my president is black" and some black songs. No. This was real stuff.
Okay. Remember Bar One Black Night Sundays? Everybody would come through there. That was in LA, Hollywood.
No, nobody's from LA. Nobody's asking about LA.
I don't care. I'm telling them. It was good. Yep. And when you talk about those sitcoms, the reason why I say that is because you would have Tashina Arnold and these different people from these sitcoms in there. Prince walked right by the room. Right where I was, there was a lot of people there. Anyways,
did you pat him on the head?
No, okay. Don't say that. It's not nice.
She loves Prince, R.I.P. But she's also got a mixed, thing with Prince because Prince he did some, not nice things to some of the ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mama Smith says she would say 84 to 2000.
84 to 2000?
Is that for like Eddie Murphy specifically, or you're saying black TV?
Black, nah. I mean,
you were thinking from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, but 2000 is kind of stretching it. I feel like we kind of lost. Maybe, nah, because In Living Color went off in '94 because I had auditioned for it, almost made it on there, got canceled in May of '94, and then we started to lose. What was the show with The Rock? That went off the air.
Oh, Give Me a Break. All right, yes.
Yeah, Give Me a Break. And you had
Give Me a Break.
And what was the one with Roger and Rerun? We had those. That was way, but yeah. But I'm just talking about more of the it was more the modern 88 to 95, 96. We had Living Single was dope. Oh Martin. And we had
that was some good shows.
Back when Fox TV got built off of black folks, right? Just like we built up UPN and WB, and then they got rid of it.
Basically everything in the country.
Yeah. We build it, then they take it away.
I don't know.
So anyway, enough of that stuff because I love all my people of all different shades and persuasions. Yeah. But I will say this. Things can be challenging right now. The solar flares are pretty intense, X-class, M-class. We are really going through an upgrade to our DNA and Gaia Mother Earth. So it's not spiritual woohoo. This is scientific stuff. And, with these planets in retrograde, you can really feel sometimes kind of even dizzy, lethargic, zapped energy. So you must, especially with Saturn and Pisces, but really anytime, you guys, really build up your spiritual man. Toning, meditating, the sound bowl, guided meditations, Joe Dispenza, anybody on YouTube. There's so many great meditations. She may record one and put it on my channel for you guys. I did one. If you look at my playlist, I did one, but she's really good. I could have her do some. But seriously, grounding and earthing, doing stuff with your water, right? Setting positive intentions, speaking and communicating with your water. The Japanese scientists did that study. That's really important, to speak positively to your plants and the water. But Epsom salt bath with the crystals, crystals in your water, all these different things. It can sound kind of like, what does that do? I'm telling you, I'm a real logical, analytical person, right? I got a Virgo stellium in 11th house, like 7 planets, right? So for me, I need evidence and proof. So I can share with you what I've done that works for me, and it may not work for you, but give it a try. And if it doesn't work, then try something else. But do something. Saturn's in Pisces. Saturn is a karmic teacher. It's the government, the authorities, your karma, your lineage, right? Delays, restrictions, hard work, discipline, structures, organization. When Saturn is in Pisces, it brings boundaries to Pisces. Pisces energy has no boundaries, right? This one will kiss a giraffe and then, try to kiss me and I got a duck. You know what I mean? So there's no boundaries with Pisces, right? Saturn.
You gotta love animals.
No, I do love animals. But Saturn in Pisces wants definitely not. Compassion, empathy, grace, and mercy for you first. Saturn in Pisces wants healthy boundaries. No energy vampires in your life, you guys. Nobody talking smack about you. Nobody should be talking about Queen B, Lex, Darius, Nicholas, Mama Miss, Evelyn, Vanessa. Nobody should be talking bad about you. Cyan. Nobody should be talking about you guys, right? Family, spouse, children, mom, abuela, grandparents, neighbor, cousin, play cousin, sibling, half sibling. But like deuces, right? No energy vampires. And then Saturn, Pisces, spiritual discipline. You gotta have your practice, 15 to 30 minutes a day. Do something. Eric, I can't do 15 minutes. Start at 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. Start at 3, but do something every day. Try. You're gonna benefit from it, and it's going to build up positive energy in your spiritual karma bank. Trust me. Please do it. For me. Please, for me, it's better for you, but do it for me. It's better for you, but you do it for me.
So, you talked about energy. Mama Miss says she's been really tired lately. But I want to talk about Queen Liquid Waters was talking about Little John and his guided meditation album. And I had actually heard about that. Have you actually listened to it, Queen?
Is it good, Queen?
Is it?
Good for him.
I heard about it a while ago. And then I tried to look, and it wasn't.
He's a lot deeper than
But yeah. So, anyways, maybe we should check him out. I'm curious now.
Yeah, Little John and MC Hammer, they've gotten into some different things that are surprising and deep. And same with what's my man from No Limit, the business genius. Who's the No Limit guy that signed?
I have no idea.
No Limit. The guy from No Limit. You guys know who, Mama Miss. Who's the guy from No Limit? They signed Snoop, and there's a billionaire business guy.
Yeah. Oh God, are you talking?
So anyway, he's really done big things, and even his son, who was rapping, they were doing NFTs.
Queen says that that his voice is super hard. LOL. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to picture
that'd be a weird meditation.
Trying to picture him zone out. And when you talk about Master P,
Master P, thank you.
It was right here on the top of my head, and then there
his son, Master P is the business savant.
He is definitely a business person.
Oh my God!
I don't know about him being Mama Miss got in there.
No, he's for real. He's doing big things. Business.
Talking about Queen was talking about Romeo.
Yeah, that's his son, Romeo.
Were we talking about him being a meditation person?
No, I segued from that to Little John and other people who have transitioned to doing things that are beyond just like rapping or ignorant rapping, that they've surprised you. Mm-hmm. And Master P definitely has surprised me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And how he empowers other artists and other men to do their own thing. And that's what he did with Snoop. So I respect Master P, like for real. You know what I mean? And good for Little John, and and all that stuff, and and all the littles out there.
I wonder if it's on Spotify.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be hard for me to meditate with Little John.
I might have to just try and look that up.
Yeah, I don't know.
He might surprise us.
No, Queen. She Queen Liquid would have to. So I want to know.
His voice is hard.
Yeah, so it's not good for meditating. So actually, Queen.
I said, calm down.
I want you to breathe.
Oh, Andre 3000. I could see.
No. Okay, we love Andre 3000. We love Andre 3000, but that last album with the flute that he did in the basement one night,
you need to have
that
a
was
lot of
terrible.
dedication to listen and
that was terrible.
That album.
That was very terrible. I love the brother, but that was whack, wiki, whack. It was terrible. Right? It made me think. I was like, they not like us. They like But props to Kendrick. But listen, you guys. So before we go, I just want to find out. Yeah, it's about that time. Just want to find out if you guys, when I announce it, I hope you join the group. So the paid option is going to be $28 a month. You'll get the coffee talks for free. That's worth $31. You're going to get 15% discount off all services. And I said a free transit reading, but you can get a free, after 6 months of being a member, you can get a free any of my mini chart readings, mini hater, mini love, transit, mini career, right? So there's choices and options. There's a lot of benefits. Like Wifey said, exclusive content behind the scenes in my podcast interviews. Maybe even some giveaways or discount services from some of the people that I collab with. I'll talk to them about it. But you want to join this community, whether we do it on .io or Easy Course, it's going to be dope. We should be announcing it hopefully sooner than later. But definitely making some big moves. Please go back and watch episode 221 with Jay Clay, spiritual MC, rapper. The brother is dope. It was so much fun. Then Farrah Shea, episode 222, right? I mean, she is a female empowerment lyricist, talented young lady. She's got a lot of energy. She's a Gemini. Jay Clay's a Capricorn, a lot of fun. And then Laura Bruno, go support her too. Ask Laura Bruno. And all these people on YouTube. So do me a favor, go follow them. I was just on the podcast with IAMS for NDE with Betty. I'm going to have her on my podcast. This Friday, I'm recording a podcast with the amazing lady, Missy. She has her own store, metaphysical store here in Scottsdale, where I will be doing readings live from 11 to 5. And I'm going to put it in my community. If anybody's rocking in Arizona, you can come by and get a live reading with me. All right. It'll be just 30-minute readings, $50, but it's going to be super dope. And I'll be doing that on Saturday, July 20th. And then Coffee Talk will be the next day. Coffee Talks are normally on Saturday, and the mini ones are normally on Friday. This month, I'm switching it up just because of my schedule, my personal life and professional life. So, but yeah, you definitely, but email me now, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. If you want to come to Coffee Talk this Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 70 minutes over Zoom, $11. Lionsgate 88 portal, and looking at Dog Star Sirius. Super, super informative and dope.
So, Coco Locks, yes, my dear, you are a little bit late.
Coco Locks,
you're really late.
You're really late. We're about to go.
But that's okay.
Thank
you for coming. We're glad that
you
you were just here.
And
you can go back and watch, because he does a really good rhyme in the beginning.
Yeah, I had to spit bars for Jupiter and Mars. Oh, do me a favor, you guys. After this is done, please come back and comment. It helps to grow an algorithm.
Please do.
And make sure you hit the like button. And any of you guys watching who haven't subscribed, subscribe. Please.
I'm trying to get him to 10 million followers.
Nothing too big.
Nothing too big.
Well, let's get to 10,000 first.
To subscribe to.
Let's get to 10,000 first, and then 10 million.
Listen, 10 million. I don't shoot small. I don't shoot small. 10 million. Tell your friends.
10 million strong.
If all of y'all just tell your friends, it'll only take a few weeks. 10 million.
That's funny.
10 million.
But I appreciate every single one of you. Listen, you know I'm an OG. I don't know no fancy algorithms. As you look at my channel, you can tell I just know hard work. I'm a Capricorn moon, Scorpio rising, Virgo sun. You definitely want to get your chart read with me. Mama Miss and Evelyn will tell you I go all out for my clients. And I love dropping jewels on you guys and sharing my knowledge, which is why my podcast is titled Knowledge is Love. Because I truly believe if you love somebody, you should keep them in the know. They should never have to guess, assume, or believe because they can do that wrong. Therefore, knowledge is love. All right. And I love you guys. This was fun. Also, go watch me on check out my playlist, Interviews and Media. So you could see the podcast that I just did with Tammy Tuesday. That was amazing. Sharing my NDE story. I did that. And I also did that on the IAMS podcast for the Near Death Experience Organization. And I'll be presenting this August live in Phoenix, sharing my NDE story and then really the healing afterwards. That's going to be really dope. I'm going to be a panelist. And August 31st, I'll be, there doing in the healing room astrology readings live too, 20-minute readings. So I'm excited about that, trying to get amongst the people in the community more and
get out amongst the folks.
I want to touch the people in a very clean, hygienic, kosher way. But but definitely, and we joked about it before, but listen, BigEAstrology, if you can afford it, flip the bill, I can travel. I'm really good at house party. I mean, that's the best astrology, like a astrology house party.
That would be a really fun thing.
If you had 10 of your friends or whatever, and you were like, yo, I want to have an astrologer. I mean, that they would be like, this was the best house party ever, because I could break down their charts, and we'd set up a fee that would not be like overly crazy. And it could just be really, really fun. So if you ever think about anything like that, or if you want to have me on your show or podcast, just email me directly at BigEAstrology@gmail.com. This has been really, really fun. And
it's about sharing the knowledge.
Yeah, I may have another piece of salmon. Although
knowledge is love.
I'm kind of full. So, but please sign up. I want to see you guys at Coffee Talk. If you can't make it live, if you got plans Saturday afternoon, you can still pay the $11 and get the video recording and all the information, because this is important. You want to really learn how to not just activate, but vibrate from your heart chakra for this 8-8 portal. It's a great time in Leo season, the 8-8 portal, to really manifest from your heart. It's a powerful activation. Our heart, right? Heart, you switch the letters around, is earth, right? This is like a very electric magnetic energy.
I didn't know that.
That's why I'm here for you.
That's why I married him, because he knows these types of things.
I'm here for her. All right.
Heart and earth. Who knew that?
Yeah. So it's really powerful and really important. You guys, I do this to her. I do this to her like all the time. She's like, cranium.
What?
Sometimes I'm just going around the house mopping up the floor because her cranium is just like a melon, just like dropped out.
What did you just say?
That's why she married me. And her Jupiter's in Aquarius, so she had to marry me. Okay, so you could close it out.
All right, guys.
This was fun. Any last comments or questions before we go?
No, Coco Lux is laughing at us.
Thank you, Coco Lux.
We love the laughter.
Oh, and thank you for any of you guys that were here that we didn't see
last
time.
Thank you.
But all the newbies. But thank you for even other folks that wished us a happy anniversary. We celebrated 16 years, June 30th. I knew Mama Miss knew it.
I know.
But yeah, it's 16 years of marriage on June 30th. Right. So thank you for all the love and well wishes. And so just appreciate you guys. I hope I see you on Saturday. It's gonna be fun. And and my new Cancer folks that were on here, Marcus and who was the young lady?
Vanessa.
No, it wasn't Vanessa. It was the one that came later. I forgot her name already. Was it Cyan or somebody else?
Sia. I'm not sure.
Well, one of you Cancer folks.
Anyways, Cancer people,
hit me up.
There's a little bit more time left. If you're not a Cancer person, tell your Cancer friend. Run tell the Cancers everywhere in the world. And there's a Cancer sale, birth chart sale. And that's it. Thank you guys. We love you. We will see you later. and good night.
Go watch the podcast too. Now
Every
just
time I'm about
left.
to click the button, you start to talk to me. I
That's
don't
okay.
click the
You
button.
can click
I don't.
it. No.
Am I allowed to click the
You
button now?
click this
Can I
one.
say-
We still got to get to that
can
one.
I-
It takes time, so I can still talk.
Okay.
All right.
Can we?
All right. Episode 225, Mars, and its fall in Cancer. You can work with it. Overly emotional, protective, but definitely when you feel something, act on it.
Say something.
Jupiter in Cancer, divine knowledge, nurturing and caring. That's where your abundance and blessings come from. Reach one.